good. You are aware of that. Very nice. Then that is no problem. It will be easy for us. Now, this is the. In this question, we have done it already. We will take up some other thing. Set a priority list of why online retailers like Flipkart or Amazon should be encouraged. This is the question given. Set a priority list. Why online retailers like Flipkart and Amazon should be encouraged. I don't know. Should I make it? Yeah. Are you able to see all the points?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is okay. Customer has more options. Customer gets more discounts. Customer gets more revenue. Packaging industry gets boost. Transparency in billing. Ease of e-commerce. Fair market. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 points are given. It is okay. Sufficient. So now I request all of you to first mark your individual marking. First, individually, which one you consider as most important thing. The topic given is priority list why online retailers like Flipkart and Amazon should be encouraged. In fact, the normal thinking of the community is that um, because of these e-commerce sites, the small shops are affected, other shopkeepers are affected. That is the huge cry that was there initially. But now these onliners are accepted as a must. Now shopkeepers are considered as somebody who is not that very um, say important, because many things we are able to get done through online or e-commerce. This is as far as city is concerned. But even now in rural areas, people depend mostly on the local shopkeeper. Keeping this in mind, please rank your priorities. 2 minutes time from now.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, can you mark these like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that it will be easy for us to discuss and it will save our time?
Acha, acha, acha. You want me to
Yes, sir.
mark it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I will do A, B, C, D.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay, fine, sir.
I will put it I will put it as A, B, C, D, so that because the 1 and 2, that number and this number will get confused. Yeah, I have put R, E, then F, then G. Yeah, only A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. Now you can decide about what is it you are going to mark. Yeah, that will be easy for you.
Done, sir.
Done. Acha, acha, very good. Is there anybody who has not completed? Everybody completed?
No, sir.
No.
Yeah, please take time. Take 1 minute time more. One minute. Here it is not getting charged. Let me check it up. In the meantime, you mark. It is getting charged. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Now our Kanishka Bhatt is coming. Kanishka Bhatt. Yeah. Let Kanishka Bhatt join and let her be marking it. In the meantime, I will take you to the current affairs. I think you can see the current affairs online on the screen now. We will just go through the latest one because interviews normally they ask latest one. So I have to come down, screen down, page down. Yeah. Kanishka,
Yes, sir.
yeah, please mark the answers. Are you seeing on Achacha, your screen is not visible. Now, are you seeing now the screen?
Yes, sir.
Customer is, I mean, you have to rank it, set a priority list of why online retailers like Flipkart, Amazon should be encouraged.
Okay, sir.
So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Please mark the answers and yeah. Now, this is individual marking you put first and then put another ranking mark for your group marking. Then one more column for difference. That is how you have to do it. Now, I think they will not give you like 1 minute everybody separately. For this group exercise, they will give it open for 10 minutes or 15 minutes like that only. So accordingly, we can start the exercise now. It is 7:10 in your watch. We can go up to 7:20. Please start. Carry on.
Good evening, everyone. So today's topic that we have to prioritize is should the Amazon or Flipkart like e-commerce site should be encouraged or not. So first of all, I think the first priority should be at the first step, the ease of e-commerce should be there because while if we promote Amazon and e-commerce site like Amazon and Flipkart, this will first of all ease the e-commerce business in the country.
Yes, I also agree with
Yes,
Anshul
I would.
that first option should be ease of e-commerce. Then only other things will be easily to do. First, the ease should be made by the government.
Yes,
No, I
even I
think
agree
the
with
first
Vaishnavi.
point should be
Ease
the
of
fair
e-commerce should
market
be.
because the online retailer comes under the market where e-market is also a subset of
Yeah,
market. So
these should be
I
first.
think fair market should be there because coming online retailers, talking about online retailers, if they are in the picture now, then they will provide a free fair market where the large industries or large retailers who have monopoly, they will be also included, like small retailers will also be included. So I think the first point should be the fair market. Online retailers should be encouraged because it will give a fair chance to all the entrepreneurship to come in the business. So fair market should be the appropriate and the first point, I think so.
Yes,
What do you
I am
think,
agree
guys?
with Anurag.
Also agree with Anurag that fair market will be the first point because if it was not fair, then government will not encourage Flipkart or Amazon, and no one will come to sell their product.
But
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
even
also agree with
about
Anurag. The fair market should be the first option because sir, it is open for everybody. Every retailer and all the people can sell their products online, and it is a very very fair market. So I think this should be the first one.
But what I think is by promoting the e-commerce site, the first effect will be the ease in the e-commerce market. E-commerce site, like people can easily go to the e-commerce site and do their shopping. That's
Yes,
Yes,
why
I
even I
also agree
agree to
because
Anjali because people choose e-commerce site
after
because
the
of their
ease, then
ease.
only the
Yeah, but
fair market
without
should be
fair market, how can we
considered.
ease the e-commerce?
Yeah, I
Hello,
agree with him because with unless we are having a fair market,
fair
there
market.
won't
Yes,
be any easement of the e-commerce.
Yes, yes.
So The fair market should be there first in the priority list, because unless we are not having a fair market, how can we say the e-commerce is ease? The method of
Yes.
doing the
But
e-commerce is
I think
easily.
fair market should be in congruence with this thing, transparency in billing and government gets more revenue. These
What?
things more relate
Hello.
to fair market. Hello.
Even I also think that.
Yeah, but
I think that
first we have to
G
give everyone equal opportunity. So I think fair market is first, should be first.
but
I agree, Dom.
But
Yes,
actually,
I
the
also
question
agree.
is that how
Guys,
it
we
should
have
be
to come to
encouraged. So I think that for encouragement, E should be made first instead of fair market.
Yeah, that is what I am talking about. If we have to encourage, first we have to create a environment of fair market. Then we
No,
will
but
okay.
decide.
Om.
actually the question is to
If you
encourage
are
them, not to like
On
give equal opportunity. If to encourage it, then first E should be made. Then
yes,
No,
only
no,
yes.
no.
we can like
I would
come
like to
forward
Okay.
and
ask a question. If you want to make the easement of the commerce, what is the necessary condition? The first necessary condition is to have a equal and fair market. So I
no,
think
actually I
I
think the
think
point
no,
the
no.
first and
The
is
necessary
it
first
condition is
condition of
whether the
fair market is ease of e-commerce. Hello.
I
The first
think
no,
condition of
no.
fair market is ease of e-commerce.
Okay. Om and Anurag sir, if we take fair market as first step, then what will be second step?
Second would be ease of e-commerce.
guys,
yeah,
we
I
have a
also
time limitation, so we have to move forward now. So
Wait.
let's come to
What is
some
second?
next step.
Hello. Hello.
I
Second
think
would be ease of e-commerce.
fair market should
Wait.
either
Agar if we have fair market, then customer has more option.
Yeah.
no, but
See,
the question is
But
to
look,
encourage
what
one
happen
minute.
if we have
One
yes?
1 minute. 1 minute. I find in this situation what has happened. First, three people started in favor of ease of commerce. Then, say about 3 or 4 of you came in favor of fair market. And then again somebody else raised what will be second. When that was asked, the ease of commerce was told. So under such circumstances, people who are having, say, option in favor of ease commerce for the first, I would suggest, when you come across such a situation, it is good for you to give it up and agree for, instead of one, it is going to be two, that's all. And you agree like that, the group can proceed for further points. So I think I would refer this especially to Anjali and Vaishnavi, because I don't decry you, but you see what happened now. 2, 3 people, 4 people are in favor of the fair market. Once you realize that, you can give up. The group exercise is done to check up whether you have flexibility, adaptability, and you able to realize the situation. So I would like Anjali and Vaishnavi to react to this point. Please tell me. Don't accept just because I am a teacher, I'm telling you. The reason is this way, that group exercise time given is 15 or 20 minutes only. Within that time, we have to come to a consensus. And under those circumstances, don't you feel it may be okay for you to agree for just one step down? So this is my point. Vaishnavi and Anjali. Please react. Anjali and Vaishnavi. So
yes.
how can this exercise be solved if we are not going to reconcile for such minor changes? You find Nim Anurag, then Om, Tiasa, and one more person. They are all in favor of fair market. When that be the case, it is okay for you to give it up for that one and accept the second one and then take the group. Come on, let us discuss about the third point. Likewise, you must be able to take the group actively. I interfered now so that you will be able to exercise this option in a real group exercise also. I don't mind you are being strong in your views, but for this group exercise, once you find a good number of people are in favor of another point, it is all the more right. In order to achieve the group's objective, we must give up. Could you follow this group? See, if you go to Google and search group, say, the main purpose of a group is to see that we achieve things in a proper manner, say, within the time limit allowed, and there should be cooperation, there should be understanding, there should be giving up of likes and dislikes, so that the group is able to achieve. So don't mistake Vaishnavi and sorry, what is your name? Vaishnavi and Anjali. Don't mistake, but this will help you in the long run. Once you find your point is slightly one step down, you can say, okay. Now that Anurag and Tiasa and others have agreed, I think we can take that as first. Let's take this as second. Come on, let's go for the third. Like that, you can proceed. Now, I would request Anjali to start again. Anjali, now that we have decided fair market as one and ease of commerce as two, now go ahead with the third point because you only started the exercise initially. Continue.
Uh, after the ease of commerce, the third step, what I think should be the with the prior by encouraging the e-commerce site, the customers can have more of options available with them. Like while sitting in their home, they can surf to the internet and get to any site and have more and more options. That's
Yes,
what
Yes,
I
I agree
think.
with
Anjali,
Anjali.
Yes, I
Anjali,
agree
that
with Anjali.
third point should be customer has more options because as compared to physical stores, e-commerce sites have more option, and that is one thing that the customers look forward to, and it should be encouraged.
Okay, I am agree. Third point should be A.
I also
I
agree
also
that
agree with the
one
third
should be
point.
more.
Should be cost of customer should have more options. I agree with everybody. I think majority of us are agreeing on the third point. Customers are
So,
having more
Yes,
options.
I
Yeah.
agree.
so come on
Yes,
fourth
yes, it
point.
should be third one.
So we should forward for fourth point. I think so.
And fourth
Yes, I
point
think
should be
fourth point would be transparency in billing because when customers have more options, they will expect that they have transparency in billing so that they can purchase things.
wait. If
And
customer has more
I
options,
think
then
No, if
customer has
Yes,
customers
then
are
yes,
having
customer
more
gets more
customer
options,
has
discounts.
more
I
discount.
also
yes,
Good
feel
Yes,
that
absolutely.
I am
discounts
agree with
comes in.
Pranay. Customers should get more discount if they have more
discounts.
options.
yes,
Yes,
even
I
I
Yes,
agree.
agree
yes,
to this
I
point.
agree with the Pranay
Yes.
because customers are having more options means option means they are having more discounts. So it is a cascade in nature. So after having more options, the customer is entitled to have more discounts. So the fourth point should be the customer
B.
are having more
Customer.
discounts.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Everyone
Yes,
agree?
okay, okay.
Hello.
Yes,
yes,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
agree with you
And
also that
third, and
fourth
after
point will
that,
be
the
gate system, and after that transparency in billing will be there, right?
no.
Absolutely,
After
absolutely
that,
right.
if what
Yeah, yeah.
government get more revenue. Hello.
No, no,
I
no,
think
no,
that
no.
packaging industry gets
No,
boost
no, no.
should come after that.
yes, even
No,
I
no. If we
think
are
that if
talking
packaging
about the
industry gets
customers,
boost, then
see if we are talking
Wait,
about
wait.
customers, the billing aspect also should be included in with the customer. See if the a customer is purchasing something, so we have to mention that in billing also the e-commerce are having a benefit for the customers. So
But
after
wait.
discount, the
Yes,
transparency in billing
but
should come.
if we are talking about transparency in billing, then it should be after ease of e-commerce.
Why?
Hello.
I think that in physical markets, transparency is also there. It is not a special feature of online marketing.
yes, as
But
we have
if we are
seen that
talking
in
about
physical
customers,
markets,
see,
it's
nee, I agree with you, but that we are talking about the previous 2 points about customers. So we should talk about the billing nature of that customer also. That online retailers are also enhancing the transparency in the billing of the customer. This is what I
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
think.
also
agree with
feel
Anurag
that
sir that transparency in billing should come first because the after the customer purchases, the billing should done first, and then after packaging starts and they get delivered. So I think
Yes,
it should
I
come
Absolutely.
also
first.
agree with Pranay and
and
Anurag,
also I
and I think in
Pranay, it is
sixth
not
point,
a parajumble. It is how we encourage. So if a
Yeah,
customer
but there
get
should
more
be any
discount,
link.
then government get more revenue is also good.
But oh, my friend, if you're talking about customers, he will purchase something, then he will have to get a bill, and we have to talk about the transparency of that
And
bill.
Anurag, please
See,
kindly Read the
And we
question.
also don't have option to put transparency billing after any other tool.
Exactly, this is what my point is. Then if we are putting the transparency in the billing in afterwards, there is it is inappropriate in the sequence.
I think
Yes,
If we
so
are
that
talking,
C&E are
must be
connected.
after
So
customer get more discount.
hello. Okay then. Okay.
I think then transparency in billing should come.
Yes,
Even
okay,
I
But
also
okay,
what is
we
after
will
B?
move for
And
the 6th
after
point
that
then.
packaging,
Wait,
6 point,
What
I
is
so
think
that
after B?
packaging industry gets boost.
Yes, after that
Hello.
packaging industry should get boost.
No. What is
yes.
I
after
also
B?
No,
Fifth
I
point
think
is
after transparency in billing, governments gets more revenue, then packaging industry gets boost.
no,
no,
I
I
think
think
I
the
think
no.
the government
C and
get
D
the
are
last
connected.
Unless packaging
Praven,
industry
C and D
gets
are
boost, how
connected.
can
government
Hello.
government gets more revenue?
C and
What
D are
what?
connected. Hello.
Just
Yeah, of
packing
course.
industry
Only
should be
we are
done
left
first.
with only two options. Of course,
Yeah,
they are
C
connected,
and
but
D are
which should
connected.
we come first?
I think that
I think
government
E-commerce
will
get more
create
revenue is the
last
very last point,
because
I think.
get
first customers and other industries needs should be taken in consideration, and then government can
yeah.
automatically earn revenue with that.
Yes, I
Wait,
Yeah, I
agree
think
with
the second
Rashmi.
last
Yes,
point
I
should
also agree
be
with
packaging
Vaishnavi.
industry.
Industry.
I
Yes,
think
even I
the
agree
second
the
last
same
point
because
should
if
be
packaging
packaging
industry will get a
industry is
boost,
getting
then
boost.
Yeah,
last.
final
I
get
think
Yes,
C
and
second
if
should
last
be
point
packaging
last.
should be
industry
Hello.
packaging industry
get
get boost.
boost,
Yes,
then
I am
government will
agree with that.
by
Okay,
C
default
then.
should
earn
be
more
last.
revenue.
Hello.
And the final
Hmm.
and the last point would be
Wh-
governments
What
gets
we
more
left
revenue.
with? Yeah, we left with
Yes.
only option.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
So
Wait. If first government get more revenue, after that he will help. The government will help in boosting the packaging industry.
No,
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 if
no,
government
no,
in
no, no.
packaging
Packaging
industry will get
government is
boost,
not
No,
then
no.
boosting.
by
After
default
packaging
See,
industry
government will
gets
get
if
more
we are
boost,
talking
revenue.
only
about the
after that
welfare of the
government will
online
get
retailers,
revenue.
see, if we are
I
talking
think the
about the
government
welfare
will
of
do
the
the
online,
welfare of क्या बोलते हैं e-commerce site. So first they will get revenue. After that they will help in boosting the packaging industry.
no, no. How
All
can you say
decide
that,
if
na?
it is okay. Then
Actually, we are
otherwise,
concluding it with government get more revenue. This is the concluding line.
Yes, I agree with Rashmi. The government getting more revenue is the final and the concluding statement.
As
And
if
there
you
is no
read.
compulsory
Hello.
mandatory thing that if government gets the revenue, then only it will help the packaging industry. No,
Question
this
is
is
why
not the
Yes,
way.
online
only when
retailers should be
customer will have
encouraged.
more
So I
option
think
and
this
there will be
should be ending.
transparency in
Hello.
billing.
So if
After
on
that,
the question, if the
Wait.
question is
It is
why
about
online retailers
e-commerce.
should be
Then this should
encouraged,
be.
Wait,
yes,
then
the
let
question
us
is why
discuss
it
one by
should be
one.
encouraged. Exactly. So it should not be encouraged because government get more revenue.
Yes.
Packaging industry should
exactly,
be
yes,
boosted with
This should be last.
yes.
So everyone is
So I
agreed on
think
this point. I think you should
It is
also
CD.
agree with the group, and we should move further. Like we should end this exercise as we have also completed with our time limit.
Hello. अरे what
I
is last
agree.
question?
Yeah, I think you have decided 6 and 7.
Yes, sir.
I think
Yes,
the
sir.
group decided 7 as government gets more revenue.
Yes,
6
sir.
Yes,
as
sir.
Yes, sir.
packaging, whatever it is.
Yes,
Okay
sir.
then.
Please now
Yes.
find the difference between your ranking and the group's marking, and then put the total. As I told you that day, if you have marked one item as 4 and the group is marking that as 1, the difference will be 3. Same way, if you have marked one option as 2, group has marked that as 5, even then the option is 3 only. Don't find out +3, -3 and all, not required. Simply do that way and total the difference items.
Sir, what I have marked, the group have exactly marked the same thing. So my difference is 0, sir.
Anurag.
Yes,
Anurag.
sir.
Very good. Very good. Very
Sir,
good.
my
I hope
difference is
that's
14, sir.
14, Pranay. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Anjali, yeah.
sir, लेकिन
Mine
the
is
question is why online retailers should be encouraged. So ending should be, sir, packaging industry get boost.
no. The
Sir,
question was
government
not
get.
why.
Wait, Anurag. I think, sir,
No, no.
government get more revenue should not be
No,
ending.
no. I am of the view government getting more revenue may be the last, because here the discussion is only in favor of why online retailers should be encouraged.
Yes, sir.
While encouraging, government gets revenue. The revenue of the government is not the priority here. So I don't think having that as the last option is wrong. Anyhow, Here there will be minor
Sir,
change
sir,
on
I
this
have
side.
one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I got confused between you said that if you the majority of people are going with A first, so you should go with A because it will show my flexibility. But the problem is, sir, if I am getting this 14 difference, and then I am not better at convincing. So this both of these points are not in my
No,
favor. So
true.
how?
I am able to understand that. But now what is the option out? What is the option out? There is no other option. Even whether you are going to agree or not, the group is going to come to that consensus only. Understand?
So if I'm getting
When
this 14, sir, what does it indicate? I mean, what will be repercussion?
actually the group will not, they may not go with the difference mark only. They will also replay the video and find out how many, or if they are not replaying video, the observers will decide whether you really participated in the exercise, whether you tried to express your views, whether you were clear in your expression, whether you had ambiguity in expression. ये सब देखेंगे, देख के आपको marks देंगे. True, when a person gets more difference, it is an indication yet he has not been able to influence the group, and it shows that your convincing ability is less. Doesn't matter. However, if you have been participating and you have been taking efforts to convince the group, the facilitators may give you good marks. It's not that they will give you negative marks, but this exercise is done, to find out are you uh, communicating properly with others? Are you trying to exercise your influence over others? So that is why, and of course, um, if supposing you don't agree to what I say, where the majority is in favor of one point, but you want to stick to your point, do you think you will be able to convince all of them easily,
No, sir.
Mr.? That is the point. And the group's objective also will not be achieved, and you also will not be able to get it. Again, that is why before marking, you think twice before marking and then mark so that it may go along with the majority of the people's view. Again, there is no ready-made yardstick with me to tell you this is how it has to go. I told you the option of agreeing with the majority in order to achieve the objective of the group. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, now what is the difference for others? Please speak out. Tiyasa, what is the difference?
Sir, mine is 6.
Okay. Prashansha,
Sir, 10.
Anjali,
Sir, 6.
6. Vaishnavi,
Sir, 5.
okay. Abhishek,
So my difference is 0.
acha, fine. Kanishka,
Sir, it's 3.
Rashmi,
Sir, 3.
Shreyans, Shreyans, you're not able to hear me. Yeah, Shreyans is not able to hear. Doesn't matter. So now, people who have got a difference over 7, see, in such circumstances, they will also check up whether you were participating, then you may be given good marks. Whereas
Sir,
people,
you do not ask mine.
Shreyans, what is the mark?
No, sir, it's home. Sir,
Tell me.
mine is 10.
10, acha, theek hai. People like that, 10, 14 and all, they will also check up whether you were participating, whether you were trying to convince. And accordingly, a decision will be made. Again, to some extent, it is subjective. Do you understand what I mean by subjective? Subjective
Yes,
का
sir.
मतलब किसी आदमी को पहले बार देखने से तो आपको पसंद हो जाता है, उनको ज्यादा मार्क देंगे. जिसको देखने से पहले आपको थोड़ा इम्प्रेशन कम हो गया, तब आपको कम मार्क मिलेगा. Even now, while the difference numbers were told from the voice, I may be wrong. The voice of many others were very convincing, but the voice of one of you, it's. I know you are unhappy over the difference or whatever it is, but then when you speak out with less amount of involvement, automatically um, the marks that you may be getting in a group exercise will be less. इसलिए you should try to be more participative, more alert, more vigilant, more happy in contributing your views. I'm not willing to mention who is that person or who are all the persons. The group did a very good job. This exercise was carried out nicely. I am convinced about the performance of the group. Now, next one is this one. Set a priority list of the following. What is this? Why it is? Set the priority list of following traits required for good consumer handling. आप लोग नोट कर दीजिए. अच्छा, I should mark it as ABC. ये I think B, some paragraph can be done, but I don't know. I am B, E. All of you start marking answers. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 only. Normally, you will get like this only 8 points. So please take it up. Take it up. Knowledge. Manipulating. Yeah. Come on. Please start. All of you mark, and I will give you 2 minutes time. LIC AFO result has come? No. Boys, girls, LIC
No,
result, AFO result has not come because one boy has sent a message, sir, will you conduct LIC AFO interview? I'm telling yes. That's why. Thank you.
Done, sir.
Done. Very good. Very good. Excellent. We'll wait for. Is there anybody who has not completed? You want time? All of you are completed? Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
very nice. Yeah. The time starts now. Please
So
carry on.
according to me, the first priority should be helping hand, because when it comes to consumer handling, it is like a service thing. So the person should be well enough to lend a helping hand and should have an attitude so that he can help people. And then because of this, the first and the foremost priority should be helping attitude.
Yes, I agree with Kanika that
Yes, yes, I
I,
am agree.
I think the first should be
But
to
I
meet
think first
people.
should be to
To
meet
meet
some of the
people.
people.
people are like
Yes.
Pranay, but
Because
here
only
I'm
when you
working
meet
in
people,
how will
after
you
that
meet
you can
Consumer.
help.
No,
Yes,
but
no, I
yes.
helping can be
some of
carried
the
out in online
jobs
way as
are
well. It is
online.
not
one should
necessary to
be
go physically and meet the person. We can
Yeah,
also
I'm agree with
handle consumers by
Kanika.
online things as well.
Yes, some of
Helping
the
attitude
jobs are
should be first.
online, so meeting people should not be the
Yes,
first
yes.
thing. Helping attitude should be
But
first.
meeting
Because
people
some
does
of the
not mean that
हमारे
only
प्यारा.
you meet people in offline. You can also online and offline, both we can meet people. And after meeting people, I mean
Okay,
after
okay, okay.
introducing,
Whoever is saying
I
that helping attitude attitude will
Can
come first,
I?
then helping attitude will be for people. So you will have to meet
I
people
think
first, whether offline or online.
Without helping
I would
attitude,
like
how we will meet
to.
people? We will try
Yeah,
to
the
avoid
person
it.
should be eager enough to help. Then only he
Yes,
will meet
yes,
the
I am
person,
agree
right?
with
If he
Kanishka.
Exactly,
if
I
he
because
think
if he
one
is
should be
eager
knowing the
to help
knowledge
the
about the
person,
customer. I think what I think is that one should be knowing about the knowledge of the customer, and also as a seller, also I think one should
Without
be knowing.